for watching No BS Job Search Advice Radio. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. People hire me for No BS Job Search Advice and career coaching globally because I make things so much easier for people by understanding what goes on behind the curtain, translating it for you in ways that you can get it. And that's really what I'm doing in today's show. I'm not agreeing with this answer. I want to be clear about it. Certainly, this past year and a half for a lot of people has been awful. But listen to my answer. It makes sense from their standpoint, and that's all that matters. Why do companies look at job gaps as a warning? Hope you find this helpful. Please give this show a great review wherever you listen to it or watch it. Share it, please. It does help other people. And I'll be back in just one moment. Why do companies look at job gaps as a warning to not help someone get a job, despite not knowing the whole story on why this happened? Well, because a lot of times it is an indicator. That's the fact of it. It's an indicator that this was a problem person. If it's not a problem person, you could tell them in the resume. You got laid off as part of a 20,000 person reduction in force. You got laid off when business turned bad. The department got shut down. You can put that on the resume. If you leave that for them to figure out, this is where their mind goes to. They consider it an indicator that you might be a problem person because you haven't told them it was part of a layoff. Tell them. Make it easy for them to understand what your circumstances were. And then from there, as always, if you know someone who works at the firm, have them refer you so that in this way they can answer some of the questions for you for the manager. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways I can help you. First of all, visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. There is a ton in the blog in the way of useful information for you and your career that can help you find your next job, help you hire more effectively, manage and lead better, but there's a lot more job search material there. At the site, you can also find out about my video courses, books, and guides. Schedule time for a free introductory call, which I call a Trusted Advisor session, or just ask me questions through Trusted Advisor services, where you book a little bit of time with me and I answer your questions. Or, of course, you can schedule time to go into coaching with me so I can help you with your career, particularly with a job search. Because after all, people hire me for no BS job search advice and coaching globally. I'd love to help you. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.